name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. I am based in Scotland in the UK. You are very welcome here. I apologise because my dog is having a drink out of his water bowl and it doesn't sound particularly nice. So try and concentrate on the bird song and my voice rather than my lovely old doggy Jake having a drink. Well, there we go. He's finished now. This is a general tarot card reading designed for anybody who has Aquarius in their birth chart. You can be a cross-watcher, you can just be drawn to this video for whatever reason. You are very welcome here and thank you for tuning in. I only do gentle tarot. I'm not going to tell you that there is somebody in the bushes down the road who's about to jump out and try and steal your loaf of bread that you've just bought from the shops. And I will give you the information from the cards, but I'm not going to give you any sensationalist rubbish. So this would just be a nice gentle reading and hopefully it will be of help. I only take cards that jump out at me. I tend not to read reversals, and this has been recorded in the second week of September, but we're all on different energetic timelines. So this is timeless. If it's popped up on your feed out with September, then it may be that there's a message in here for you, so keep watching. So cards for Aquarius, please. Cards for Aquarius. It's just starting to rain outside, so you might hear some rain on the windows as well. That is potentially too many cards, but we shall see how we go. So the underlying energy that we have is the Two of Pentacles, Aquarius. And then we have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, which both of those were upside down. We have the Death and Rebirth card, which was also upside down. Then you have the Hanged Man, Page of Swords upside down, Ten of Pentacles upside down, and the Ten of Swords. The Two of Pentacles, the underlying energy, is about juggling something or about having to make a decision. Pentacles are things, so it could be jobs that you're juggling, it can be life situations, it can be a decision about whether you're going to move house. It can just be too many things in your life that you're juggling. It might be a health matter that you are looking at, that you're, I don't know, you're wondering whether to join a gym or go on a diet. It's about juggling things and decision making. Twos are all about decision making. So let's see as to what it is that is giving you this feeling as though you're juggling. Perhaps you're not sure as to which direction you should go in. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is one of two major arcana cards that you have here. You have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords. Interestingly, I tried to do your reading earlier on, and the Knight of Cups came up and it was in exactly that same position. Then we have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. And then lastly, the Death and Rebirth card and the Ten of Swords, which is the other major arcana card that you've got. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is very self-assured, and they are someone who is well respected. He is, as you can see, that guy's a bit of a cool dude. He has got everything that he wants, and he is almost, I kind of think of him as sort of like a Dragon's Den type person, for those of you who know who Dragon's Den is. He's almost sort of sat there as though he's having someone pitch him an idea, and he's like, oh, tell me some more, you know, and he's about to grab a glass of whiskey, and he's sort of a cool dude, but a bit of a, you know, he's quite slick. The other way that you can potentially look at this is that this was or is somebody who is that you or is that somebody else? The Hanged Man is about biding your time and seeing things from a different perspective. The Major Arcana cards, you have 12 and you have 13 here, are much stronger, longer lasting energies than the rest of the cards that we have on the table here. And the Hanged Man is potentially backing up what I was saying about Pluto and Capricorn, that if you have found yourself in a situation where you have thought that you knew best, or that you were clear about something, that potentially you weren't right, or that you were not able to see things for what they actually were. The King of Pentacles is I think the King of Pentacles was a person or an energy in your life. And I don't think that you saw them for the person that they really were. I'm sure, Aquarius, that the reading that I did for you previously had the Page of Swords in it. But the King of Pentacles, it's somebody who's warm and abundant and is you know, a giver, a lover, one of those just a respected, honest, genuine, hard-working person who oozes ooze. You know, they're just that person who, if you kind of like look at them in a room, this can be a man or a woman that you just sort of go, oh, you know, you'd kind of almost sort of turn your head twice to look at them. They've got that manner about them where they're well respected, and I don't want to say a pillar of the community, but I don't feel that you saw them for what they really were, Aquarius. The Knight of Cups, he's looking at the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is not, he's looking at you or me. The Hanged Man is looking down the way, and that's that they're looking into the depths of you know, they're trying to see things from upside down, from that different perspective. I think, was this you? Are you the Knight of Cups? Did you have your roses and your white horse and your picnic all there and your little love letter? But you couldn't see as to the person that this King of Pentacles actually was. The Page of Swords is somebody young, or it's a young energy, and they're a bit kind of reckless. She's wandering along, teetering along this kind of crevasse over this sword. She's reading a book and she's thinking that 4 light bulbs are going to support her like balloons if she falls off of this sword. Were you too blasé about this energy? Did you not see it for what it really was? Because you were too busy not seeing them for what they really were. Your emotions were elsewhere. You were too busy reading a book or doing other stuff to see this energy for what they really were. This doesn't have to be a man. I do feel as though this was this what you were juggling? This two of Pentacles. Was this that you were too busy doing other things to really see this King of Pentacles for what they were and what they could offer you? I think that you are the Knight of Cups, but you just weren't. The Knight of Cups here, I always think he's a bit of a chancer, really. You know, he's turned up and he's like, well, hey, look at me. But has he actually got a lot to offer? I feel as though perhaps you were just a bit flippant with it all, that you didn't appreciate that whatever this energy was. This could be a fantastic job that you've not taken seriously, you know, that you've played at this job or this opportunity. But it could be a relationship as well. There aren't any, well, other than the Knight of Cups, there aren't any other cups here. But you've got a mixture of everything, really. You know, you've got this home life here, which is a 10. And I know you've had that before as well. So was this you? Were you just kind of playing in this relationship? Were you too busy off doing other things, you know, playing at stuff which meant that you couldn't see this? You weren't able to see this for what it really was. The next cards we have are the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands is about an opportunity being there, a promise of a new opportunity. And the Ten of Pentacles, because these 3 cards came out upside down, didn't they, if you remember? So if that was upside down, if they were all upside down, if I can pick them up, that's you having really honestly not treated this relationship as seriously as you should have done. I think that might have been upside down as well. Have you missed out on an opportunity? Have you missed out on this opportunity of this Ten of Pentacles card? Because I think that this person could have offered it to you. But is the opportunity still there? Not sure. Potentially they are still there because you've got the Two of Pentacles. That the opportunity might still be there to have this King of Pentacles energy back in your life again. But you need to do the work from the last 16 years to be able to get you to see things for what they really were. And stop playing at being this Knight of Cups who supposedly thinks that they've got everything to offer somebody without doing the work. Because the Ten of Pentacles is kind of that ultimate family life, whatever you may class that as. You have the Death and the Rebirth card and you have the Ten of Swords. The 13, Death and Rebirth, is upside down. So I would take that as that it isn't the end of something. This is the opportunity for a rebirth. It's with the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is the ending of something. It's about you or this person walking away from the situation because they're wanting something new. This might be you walking away from the situation because you feel that they haven't given you what you wanted, or that just that opportunity isn't there anymore. But somebody is walking away. It's either you or it's them. I apologise for Meg snoring. She's such a snuffly faced little monkey and snores like you wouldn't believe. I do feel as though there is hope there though, but you have to do the work. You have to see them for what they really are and stop messing around. Because either you're walking away, I think you're walking away when there is this opportunity to sort of man up and be the person that you should be to keep this King of Pentacles energy in your life. I just want to I've just got these really beautiful new cards and I want to take one of these and see as to what we get. There's lots of them jumping around. Okay. So I've actually had two jump out. So hopefully you can see those. So one is Wolf, I learn easily, and the other is Mountain Lion, I am responsible. There are two wolves on this card and the moon is in the background. This is saying I learn easily. Well, I think you need to learn about what's happened here. You need to learn as to what's happened to you over the last 16 years so that you can step out of the cycle that you're in at the moment. The Mountain Lion is I am responsible. You absolutely are responsible. And these two, they're all looking to the left, looking to the past. You are responsible for what has happened in your past previously. And you have to learn from it. If this says I learn easily, then learn. I'm a Gemini and I find it really hard to learn things. But if you're an Aquarius and you learn easily, then great, because now is the time to be learning. Learn from the mistakes that we've made, learn from the situations that we have been responsible for. It's interesting that there's a wolf here as well. There are two wolves here. So I think that you should be learning from this energy here. Let them into your life and let them teach you about life, about being responsible. And I think that there are really... This energy is someone that you absolutely have to learn from. Whether they stay in your life or not is a different matter, but you can still learn from what they brought to your life and try and figure out perhaps why they brought it to you, because there are valuable lessons to be learned. I hope that's been useful, Aquarius. And I would love it if you would leave a comment if it has resonated. It usually takes me a while to get through the cards and figure out as to what we're talking about, but I tend to get there eventually. Thank you for getting to the end, Aquarius. I really appreciate your time and your commitment, and I will do you another reading soon. Take care. Bye.